What's going on, YouTube? This is Don the Watch Guy. I'm busy today because I got a lot of new toys for around Christmas for myself. So this one here is the Canton Jack Mason brand watch, and it is an automatic watch with a call it sky blue, but this is definitely has like a Milgauss Rolex blue that isn't. It's almost like a grayish hue of blue, but it also has sky blue in it. Now, this is a very simple dial. It is just a 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock numbers, and then has hour markers that are polished. And it also has a sweeping hand, so this is an automatic watch. Now, what is left to be desired is the choice of movement. So they used a um, very generic movement here. It is a Miyota movement, but you can see the rotor is not decorated and it doesn't look clean and polished. So for that reason, I'm like, boy, this thing does not fit the bill for your only one of your only automatic offerings. Because Jack Mason is an American brand based in Texas, but they brag about this being their automatic movement, and this is nothing to brag about because that rotor is very cheap. It looks like something that you could get out, off a tuna can. That's how cheap it looks. As you can see, I'm going in close, and I'm going in on how crappy this looks. The finishing on this is deplorable. So, you guys really need to work on the rotors. I mean, I don't expect much because this is a $400 watch for the most part. I got it on sale for $216, so I don't want you to think this is a very expensive watch because it isn't. And with that movement, you can obviously tell why. But even at $200, you should be able to get a better movement than this. This is a really bad three-hand movement, and shame on them for actually not finishing the rotor better than that. If you're going to put such a low-end movement, you could polish it a little better. I know they know how to polish because look at the bracelet. The bracelet is done very well. I just want some of that attention to detail on my movement for $216. I'm sorry. This is unacceptable, Jack Mason. You guys really have to work on the rotors. They spent most of the money on the box. Now, the box is nice, but guess what I'm gonna do with this box? I'm gonna throw it in the trash. Straight up. I don't really care about boxes. I care more about the actual watch. The presentation on this is nice, I will say. The wood and the little, cardboard and all this detail is very nice. I just wish they put more of it into the movement than into the box. But anyway, do I like this watch? Yes, I actually absolutely love the watch. I just had to gripe about the movement because it's really irritating me. But this is a very nice watch. It is the size of a Milgauss, so it's about a 39 millimeter watch. And let me give you guys a wrist shot. Okay, so here is the watch on my 7-inch wrist. It's got a case thickness, I'm gonna say 10 or 11 millimeters. It has allegedly a sapphire crystal. I'm not too sure that it is. There's no anti-reflective coating, but again, not a deal breaker for me. It's just the only deal breaker on this one is the movement. The watch itself, it wears very nice, dual deployment clasp. You can replace the bracelet with a strap. I believe this is a 20 millimeter, which is perfect for this size watch. This 39 millimeters has a nice crown. Now I have to pause and let's see if it's a screw down crown. I don't believe it is. As suspected, it is not a screw down crown. However, you can manually wind it round, basically like 40 rotations. This should be fully wound, and or you could just wear it and it'll be fine as long as that crappy rotor decides it wants to work. But anyway, the polishing, the detail on this watch for $216, it's a nice watch. Just being honest, it is a very decent watch. I just wish the next time they do something with that rotor. But anyway, I like this watch. It is going to be if I ever start going to work and outside of the house, because I work remotely, so I rarely put on a dress watch. But the moment I'm actually, when the world opens back up for real, not just kind of partially, this would be kind of one of my go-to watches with a blue dress shirt. This would be perfect. This is a nice looking watch. I would say for $216, go ahead and grab this. For $400, I'm like, nah, you could do better. 216, you're not gonna do much better than this. But anyway, let me know what you guys think, because I haven't seen too many reviews on Jack Mason. So let me know in the comments what you think of the brand and this particular offering. It's a Canton Day Date Automatic. Don the Watch Guy signing off.